Hey everyone, good morning and thanks for being on my very first YouTube Live. I've been doing YouTube for just over a year now, and I've been putting out videos every single Wednesday, same time, and today decided why not do live. I wanted to do this live for you guys and just basically give new real estate agent advice if you're new in the business, looking to generate some business, what you can do, and then also for any of you that's been in the business for a while, doesn't matter. This is going to work for you as well, but really, for sure, anybody who's new, just starting, this video is going to be for you, and hopefully it's helpful. So if anybody is out there watching, I see there's a few of you, and I appreciate you being here. Just if you can comment, tell me you can hear me, and let me know that I'm not just talking into an abyss here and everything's good, and you're actually going to be able to hear what I have to say today. So please comment, give me a hi, say hello. Would love to hear from you. Would appreciate if you could do so. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue on and feel like I'm talking to no one. So like, comment would be appreciated. So let me get started here. So like I said, basically, if you're just new starting in your career and you're wondering where you can go, where to get started with generating leads, then this is the place to be. It can be a tricky world to navigate when you are new, you're just starting, and you're not sure where to go. So watch this video. And also the regular spiel I give on everybody, on every video. Just wanted to say thanks so much for being here. My channel is geared to basically bettering your business with technology in the real estate business. So if you're wanting more tips on how to grow your business through technology, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified every single Wednesday when I post a new video, and it will be every Wednesday. So basically, you're just starting out, and I get it. Like I said, it's tricky, and you're always trying to fight for business. But basically, after years of testing, I've been in the business 16 years. I've done a lot of things, a lot of testing, and now a lot of the steps that I have basically catapulted my business and has put me consistently in the top 1% of my franchise. Halfway through the year here again, also again in the top 1%, and that's a lot based off the systems that I have and that I do consistently on a regular day, on a regular basis. So, oh, hey David, hello, great to have you here, appreciate it. So yeah, let's get right into the meat of it and start giving you guys some information. So I just touched on it a little bit there. I don't know if you got the hint where I said everything I do, and I do it on a consistent basis. And if you guys have watched my prior videos before, you know I harp on this. I pretty much say this word in every single video that I do, and that's consistency. That's number one. No matter anything else you do in this video or that I give you advice on, if you do not do this one thing, it is all going to fall apart. I guarantee it. I've done it myself. I've done a lot of testing, and I do certain things, and if I'm not consistent with it, it just doesn't work. People like that sense of comfort. They know you're showing up all the time. They know what to expect from you, and if you don't have that consistency, like I said, it's just not going to work. You're not going to get any results at all, so you have to be consistent no matter what you're doing, and that's the same with me. That's why I put out a video every single Wednesday on YouTube. There's a reason I do that, and there's a reason on my Facebook business page for my community. I'm doing a Facebook Live every single day. It's that consistency. People know when you're going to show up, and they know when to expect to see you. So if you're trying something and you give it a bit, and all of a sudden you think, well, 1-2 weeks in, this isn't working, I give up. It's always going to happen that way. I'm sorry to say it, but there's no matter what brilliant idea you have, if you only give it a certain while, a little bit, it's just not going to work because people aren't going to get to know about it. They're going to know about you, and it's just not going to happen. They say with anything in social media, you have to post. There's different numbers everywhere. Some people say, it could be 6 months, whatever it may be, but it takes a long time till people understand what you're doing and they start to follow and and want to deal with you. So that is number one, consistency. And that's why I keep saying consistency in every single video. I'm consistent in saying consistency, so that hopefully you pick that up and be consistent yourself. So that's your number one goal for today. Be consistent. All right. So number two, second advice would be pick a social media platform and become the master at it. So too many realtors I find when they're first starting to get in the business, or they're first starting in social media, it's almost like the squirrel mentality, where they start posting on something on Facebook and they're like, oh, there's Instagram over there, I should try that. And then, oh, there's TikTok, oh, Twitter, whatever else it may be, LinkedIn. And they're trying a bunch of different social media platforms, or they think, hey, if I'm on a ton of social media platforms, I'm going to be able to see more people and there's going to be a broader audience. Yeah, that's true. But again, if you're doing a crappy job in all of them, then it's just going to fall apart. And that goes back to our consistency thing again. If you're trying to juggle 5 different social media platforms and you're doing a half-butt job of it, it's just not going to work. You're going to be stretching yourself thin, and you're just not going to be getting the results that you could have. And again, I was somebody that was at a fault of it. I would try to do too much. I would try to go on a bunch of different platforms, and basically I'd be posting here on this one, then there and there. And then so the one platform, if somebody went to check me out on it, I may have not posted in 2 weeks because I was concentrating on it for a bit. And then I went to the next one, and then I went to the next one. Again, the consistency thing fell apart and it just did not work. So pick one social media platform, especially when you're starting out, and become the master at it. Get it so you can post consistently on there. You've got a rhythm. You're doing the same thing all the time. And then maybe after it's, say, who knows? Somebody may do this in 2 months. Somebody may be 6 months. It may be a year, over a year. Doesn't matter. Everybody learns at different paces and gets comfortable at a different pace. So once you become a master and it's just like second nature that you know to do this, and it is so easy and it takes up very little time of your day, then move on to the next one. Start adding from there and start building and growing your audience. And eventually when you get to the point where you've got such a vast audience and you're getting so busy, then you can start to hire people, and you can start to get to that point in your career where you can start leveraging your time so you can get back to doing the things that make you money and having those other things on the back end. So like I said, don't stretch yourself too thin. Start off with one platform, become a master at it, and work from there. Number 3, start planning out what you're going to post for the next month, and do this every month. So I do this all the time with my Facebook Lives. If you want to check it out, you can go to my Facebook business page. It's at C21 Shawn Bell, and I'm just going to put it in the comments here. That's it right there, at C21 Shawn Bell. You can find me on Facebook or Instagram with that handle. And my Facebook one is geared towards my community. So that's my real estate one. That's what I'm doing, trying to generate business through people in my community. And I do a Facebook Live on there every single day. I do a different segment every day, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But basically what I do with that is I plan it out every single month. So at the end of the month, I have a calendar and I start filling it in and going, what am I going to do this day? What am I going to talk about? And so on and so forth. And I plan that out so that when I'm going to do those lives, it's not a surprise, and I'm come and say half an hour before I got to do it. I can pull it up, be like, oh, yeah, good. I got that ready to go. I know what I'm doing, and I can go there. There's nothing worse than people can know when you don't have things planned out and you're just winging it. I've had it happen to me because plans do fall apart, unfortunately, but you're just opening the phone and you're winging it. And people know if you got a little planned out, all the better. Now, you don't necessarily have to be scripted. Just have a general idea of what you're going to talk about and take it from there. And otherwise, again, if you are trying to come up with this idea every single day on your social media, you're going to get burnt out. You're just going to probably stop doing it because you're going to think, I don't have anything to do today or talk about. I'm going to give up. I quit. I'm not going to do it. I'll wait till tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, I'll wait till the next day. And then you lose consistency. You lose the whole thing. like I said, the whole thing falls apart. And number 4 is commit. This is kind of going off what I just said there, but just don't keep saying, I'm going to start tomorrow, start today. I, again, was a big procrastinator. I would think about doing a lot of these ideas that I've got in the video today. And I think, you know what, I'm going to start that next week. Next week, let's do it. And then next week would roll around and I'd be like, oh, I'm not quite ready. Oh, I'm too nervous. I can't do this. I'll keep planning a little more and let's do it again. Let's wait again. I had years of that. Trust me, guys, this has taken a lot of practice. So I get it. I feel you. I know where you're coming from. I was the shyest person around and would never be on camera. I'd never be on a live like I am today. I would sweat to death. So it does come with practice. And once you do enough practice, trust me, it'll work. But the biggest thing I found was just starting now. Don't worry about everything else, the equipment or the lighting or how you're set up. Don't worry about it. It'll get better. You'll learn as time goes on. If you worry about that stuff too much, again, you're just never going to start because you're going to think, oh, this isn't going to work. What are people going to think? How am I going to look? How will I sound? And again, you will never start. So just start. I don't care what it is, just something easy, just a quick little clip. Open up your phone, be like, hey, this is where I am right now. This is what I'm doing. Done. Just practice. The biggest practice for me was using Instagram and having Instagram stories. Huge practice with that. You could even just start taking photos and posting it at first, then do a selfie of yourself, then maybe do a video with you not in there. And then eventually you graduate to turning that thing around and having it right on you and talking. So it does take time, but just start today. Do something, because if you're doing nothing, you're not getting anywhere. It's not going to generate you any business. So you're better to try something and see what happens. So guys, I'm curious. I'm going to get into the strategies right away, but one question, if you could comment, what is your biggest fear as a new realtor? So if you can comment, please let me know. And I would love to comment on everything at the end of the video or take a look if you can, please. So what is your biggest fear as a new realtor or existing realtor when you're getting started, stuff like this? So here is some tips that you can do. Like I said, let's get into it. So do lives. I talked about this. I do a live every single day on my Facebook page, and I'm doing a live right now on YouTube. Why do I say do lives? It seems platforms favor lives and they push it out to more people. So if you're doing a live, a lot more people are going to probably see it. Whatever platform you are on, if it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, anytime you do a live, that platform really loves lives. It puts the information out to people, lets them know you're going live, and has a better chance of getting more viewers when you do go live. Again, which is why I'm doing a live today. There's always a method to my madness, and I'm going to share everything with you guys. And you're just going to get a lot better following when you are doing the live, because the platform, they like it. They show more people, and usually you get more engagement, more people on the live than you do any other video. And the platforms, they reward you when you have people on their platform for longer. So right now, if you guys are watching this video, and again, I really do appreciate it, and you're sticking around, I'm not too boring, I hope, YouTube is liking that. They're going, okay, this guy is doing a good job. He knows what he's talking about. He's got people staying with him. And therefore, we're going to favor his video over others because he's doing the live. It's no different on Facebook or Instagram, guys. That's why I do a Facebook Live every single day, because I get people watching my lives and engaging with it. And then also it's consistent. People know, hey, it's 10 a.m. My time when I do them. Everybody knows in my surrounding community, whatever, Shawn does a Facebook Live every single day. And if there's a topic they want to know about, they're tuning in and they're listening to it and they're commenting as I'm on the live. And it makes my channel grow that much quicker versus when I just do a video here and there and I'm not put much out there. And when I do the lives, again, it gives me consistency. So it knows I have to do a live every single day, and it's more accountability. So lives are an amazing way. And thanks for the comment, David. We will get back to that at the end here. If we'll have a little Q&A. So if you do have any other questions, just post them in there, and I'll get back to your response or your questions. Excuse me. So next one that you could do is interview local businesses. So that could be restaurants, grocery stores, clothing stores, basically anything local within your community. People love this because you're giving good information. There's a lot of people that want to know, well, what is that restaurant like? Or what's that clothing store? I've always wanted to go into it. What's it like? If you're doing a video on that, you're giving good, valuable information to people, and you're showing off your community. Now, bonus tip here, if you want to do so, make sure you go and try to interview, if you're just starting out, to get more of a word out there. Not saying you have to do this every single time, because I want to, in my community, I want to include everybody. So it does take time to get through everybody in the community. But if you're just starting out and you want to do those first 1 or 2 videos to get the most exposure, find somebody else that is active on social media. So find that business that has a really good social media following and collaborate with them, saying, I'd love to show off your place, show it on my business page or my Instagram page, whatever it may be. And I'd love for you guys to get involved too. Maybe you want them to do the live as well. Or maybe it's just after you do the video, encourage them to share it. If they're sharing it, their audience is now seeing it. Their audience is now exposed to you as well. So their audience is going to be liking, commenting, and they're maybe going to go search out your page and like your page as well. And just your videos are going to get a lot bigger push off the start than if you're just basically doing a regular video with just you on there and you don't have anybody else in it. So the more you can get other people involved, my best videos I do is when I interview a local restaurant. People love food, and I love food. That's why I do them. And when I interview those people, guess what? They go to their page and they share it too. And usually those restaurant pages have a big following, and people start to find me, follow me. So it works so much better that way as well. That's my one little bonus tip in there. Another one you could do is interview principals at the schools, or a representative of a school, or whatever it may be. So basically, as I'm doing this live, is probably a really good time to be doing this, because of course we have a pandemic going on, and it's on top of every parent's mind with the schools. What's going on in my school? What are they doing? And what's the best school to go to? How are they keeping the children safe? Stuff like that. You could interview them, and it doesn't have to be in person. I have lots of these interviews I've done have been on Zoom. So you could even do a Zoom call and just ask questions. What are you guys doing? How does school look during these times? So whether it's during this time or say 2 years down the road when hopefully everything's back to normal, it could be whatever. People like to know about schools. They like to know which schools are the best, where they want to put their kids. It's good information that people are actually looking for. There's a lot of families out there, and this is a big thing that's on top of their minds, especially right now with back to school, is what's happening. So make sure you do a little profile about the school, whether they can use it or not, the playgrounds. For any of you that maybe are in areas right now where the schools aren't open yet and it's virtual, talk to some of the teachers and ask them how the virtual thing is going and what they can expect and the different programs they offer. Just anything like that, and put that out to your community. You're going to have lots of people eating that up, and they're going to want to share it as well, because again, good information for your community, and you're just providing value. You're not, you'll find with me, if I'm not a huge fan of just talking real estate all the time. I'm sure you're wondering, what the heck, we're real estate agents. Why are we not talking about real estate? And for me, what's gave me the most business is just being myself and talking about my community. That works the best, because I'm giving people value. I'm not just trying to sell them a house. I'm not saying buy me, buy this, do that. It's just here's the information. Here's what you want to know about our community. And I have people that are moving from out of our community that contact me because they're going, well, I watched this video and you were so informative. You gave me the information I was looking for. I didn't know anything about your community. I start talking to them. I give them more information. And before you know it, hey, well, we're looking for a house. Would you love to represent us? Of course I would love to represent you. So that's how this all works. It's just changing your mindset and getting to know value first, and then later the people will come find you. So again, that brings me to my final tip for you guys. And this one is being the digital mayor of your community. So blast your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it may be. The bonus is on YouTube. Think everything is searchable. YouTube is the second most used search engine, owned by the #1 search engine, which is Google. You guessed it. So if you do stuff on there, people that are searching, moving to your city, whatever, those are great videos to have. So be the digital mayor of your community. Talk about different neighborhoods, parks, history, or anything within your community. The more value you can provide, the better, guys. So if you have different neighborhoods, portray them. Show the different neighborhoods that are out there, the different parks. Why? Maybe if you have a family, take your kids, get them involved. Be like, which park did you like better? We went and looked at all these 5 different parks, and this is what my kids like the best. You could even have them on camera, giving their little interview of, well, I like this one because it had a curvy slide. Or people, another bonus tip, pets or kids do so much better on posts than anything like this on there. So if you have anything where you can get your family involved, people love that. You could do anything like that with parks. Another big one is history. So history of your community. You could talk about a certain building that used to be in your community, or a landmark, maybe that was taken down years ago, or something that was moved out of your community, or anything like that. You would be amazed at the engagement I get off of those ones, where I maybe post a picture of something that used to be in the city and say, what happened to this? Or does anybody remember this? What used to be here? And people flood in with comments because they're going, oh yeah, we remember being here in the 70s and this happened, and then we think this happened, and they start telling their story, and it increases more, it gets more engagement, more people talking about stories, and it just kind of snowballs from there. So that's another one to grow your following, get more out there. And like I said, guys, all of this, I know the title is to generate free leads. That's the idea behind this. I know some of you are wondering, well, how is this getting me leads? But that's the thing, is it's growing a following. People know who you are, and you're top of mind. So some of this may take a couple of years down the road. They may just call you all of a sudden one day and be like, you know what? I've been watching your Facebook page for 2 years, and you've been giving nothing but good information. And I mean, we didn't know you before, but now we definitely know you. They actually know you more than you know them, because they've been watching you every single day or every week, whatever it may be. And then they're contacting you saying, hey, we want to use you as your realtor, as our realtor, because of the good information you provide. We see you on camera all the time. We know, we trust you. We know your personality, and we want to use you as our realtor. So that's the whole strategy behind this. The more you can be top of mind, the more you be seen. And all of this, guys, every single advice I've given you today is free. So it's not like you got to go out and spend a ton of money on billboards or buses or bench ads. You can do this all for free on social media. It just takes time. It takes effort. But same thing. I mean, it takes time and effort to even get a billboard out there. You got to go and say, this is my idea and this is what I want. And then you got to proof it, and you got to do a bunch of stuff. It seems like it was just something we did. And then you had to spend a pile of money. But guess what? You can do the same thing with this and have a lot more fun with it. I have a blast doing this kind of stuff, because it's actually something I enjoy, and I can get out there and I can showcase, and I can do different stuff, eat different food. I mean, it's just, everybody thinks, so I got to talk real estate and I got to sell this. That doesn't work. People get off put by that. And it's just, the times have changed. So you got to be providing value to your customers. So there you have it. I hope this was beneficial, guys. I hope you got some value from this. And like I said, if you have any questions, comment in the section there. Let me know. So David, I asked the question, you said, of doing live, and I hear you, man. I'm same way. I'm trying to think back to my first live, but I know The first live I probably did, I'm thinking, was on my phone, probably through a Facebook Live many years ago. And I remember starting it up and just staring at my screen, and I was shaking, and it happens. But you know what? I pushed through it. I just kept doing it. And eventually I just got to the point where it was easy. So my advice for you, I'm not sure if you're doing videos yet, but I just start off with that. Don't do a live would be here. Taking the photos down here. So kind of step your way up. Like I said, do the photos. I'm not sure what stage you're at. Maybe you're in the middle where you are starting to do videos. But yeah, just practice. Just take little clips without you in the screen. Maybe you talking. Do you share live video? Or recorded to other platform? So you could do either or. So if you just want to start off and you don't do lives, just do a regular video. Maybe you're doing a video, whether you have a camera person or you're just starting out and you've got your phone, just do regular videos, just record them and then post them to your platform. You don't have to do them live. Live is just a bonus. So I'm not saying you have to do a live. They work great, but just starting out, just do a regular recorded one. Quickly record it and then just post it on your page. And then the thing I found that works best is, like I said, as time goes on, you will get better doing it. So do one, and just usually your best one is the best. That was a lesson I learned. I used to record one and be like, I don't like that, redo it. I don't like that, redo it. And the first one was always the best one. So I would always do my takes. I would do a video. And then I got to the point of I didn't even listen to it. I just posted it, because if I listened to it, I would pick the crap out of it and probably never post it because of like, I didn't like the way I looked there, or don't like the way I sound. You got to get over that, and you got to stop thinking or caring about what others would think. The quicker you can get in that mindset of not caring, the quicker you will get to posting these videos and succeeding. So post just a quick video, or take a quick video and just post it. And then after you get really comfortable doing that, then from there, you could start to graduate into doing lives. Agreed, do it, post it. You are correct. So just keep doing that. And then once you do get to, like I said, to that point, and you're so comfortable with that, the next step from there, after you become a master and you've got the camera on yourself, is doing those lives. And same thing, just have a general topic. And if you just want to start off quick, like I said, go check out my Facebook page and you'll see some of the lives on there. They're just quick. They're like 5 minutes and then I'm done. And that's it. They're not very long at all. So it's not like I got to think of an hour worth of content where how am I going to keep talking for that long and I'm going to bore people, because there's nothing worse. You see those lives and everybody's on there and they're just sitting there staring, waiting, going, we're going to wait. We want to wait for more people to come on. That doesn't work. Just record. Doesn't matter if anybody's on or not. Talk about it eventually, because once you have that live done, you post it. So that video lives there forever. So people can still see it. So treat it just like a regular video. Even if you have 0 people watching, continue with it. Do not stop it. Post it, and then people will see it. And as they start to know, because that was what happened to me, my very first few videos, I had zilch people watching. As I started doing it more and people started realizing, he's doing Facebook Lives every day, then I started to get an audience and they started tuning in. So just keep at it. And like I said, start small and slowly work your way up. Don't go to the top right away, because you might intimidate yourself. And worst part, you'll never do it because you're so scared. So thanks for those questions, David. Do you post going live day or so before? No, I do not. I did with this YouTube video. Just YouTube is kind of a different one. So I do that just because way people knew when to tune in. With my Facebook, I've got my audience trained enough that they know every single day what time I'm going on, because I was being so consistent with it. Same with YouTube. I don't do these lives all the time, so I needed to let you guys know when I was coming on. But if it was on my Facebook, people know that already, because I'm been doing it all the time and I've been consistent with it. Now, if I was doing a huge, in my opinion, it was a big announcement on the Facebook world, then yes, I might schedule it and start putting it out to people saying, big announcement coming tomorrow at this time, and keep reiterating that and try to get people so that they will come on the Facebook Live. So yeah, great question, David. That is definitely a way you can get more people on there. But if you're doing this every single day, or maybe your very first one, that's what you want to do. And that's something I didn't do that. Now that you mention it, I kind of wish I did. So you could have it scheduled and just put it out to people saying, hey, I'm going live on this day, this time, watch out, I've got an announcement coming. And that's where you could announce saying, okay, I'm going to do this every single day. This is what I'm going to be doing. This is my theme. Keep watching, guys, and follow along. And yeah, great idea. So there you have it. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Before you leave, don't forget, like I said, these are a bunch of tips to generate you free leads. But guys, if you're wanting to get leads now and you don't mind paying a bit of money, click on the link in my description below. I provided on a lot of videos, but this one's a free PDF. You can download it. And this is a checklist. It shows you step-by-step how to set up an effective Facebook ad. We run Facebook ads all the time. And I mean, even today had leads coming in. We constantly have leads coming in through these Facebook ads that we run. And there's just a bit of paid money behind it that you got to pay to Facebook. Not much, but because of that, we've got immediate leads coming through the door. Now, these leads, of course, you have to try to talk to, qualify. What I spoke about today, you're going to have pretty much warm to hot leads coming in. But if you're wanting leads right now and you want to start making some calls, then you're going to want to download this guide. So click on that link in there and you can download the guide. Otherwise, that's all for today. And don't forget, guys, when you are done here, don't forget to watch my, thanks, David. Appreciate you being here. When you're done here, don't forget to watch my prior videos on generating leads for real estate business. They should pop up here later. And thank you again. Have a great day.